Okay. All right. It's 6 p.m. You've been waiting all day for this. You woke up in the morning and you were thinking about Big Fat MTG's stream. It's here now. The wait's over. Good evening, Big Fat Bastards and Big Fat Bastardettes. It's lovely to have you all with me. As always, on your behalf, what a treat it is for you to have me. Boys and girls, let's cut right to it. Tonight, we're going to be playing Halana and Alena, partners, as our commander. This is the one that juices up our creatures and gives them haste. Now, we're going to be playing sort of a game of adding counters or maybe extra counters onto things because we have things like hardened scales here. If one or more +1/+1 counters put on a creature, that many +1 of those +1/+1 counters are put on instead. We've got branching evolution here to double the number of +1/+1 counters we put on creatures. Same with Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider, right? Except, he also kind of doubles the counters we put on planeswalkers and halves counters our opponents put on things. We've got stuff in here like, let me find it, Grumgully here to add extra +1 counters. Even though it only adds them to non-human creatures, Halana and Alena is a human, but nevertheless, we have plenty of things that aren't humans there. I thought that I had another thing in here. We've got things like Rishgar in here. There it is in the 3 mana slot. Rishgar here to add counters, and anything with counters has a mana ability. So yeah, just a bunch of ways to abuse counters. I also got Kodama of the West Tree here. Modified creatures we control have trample. A lot of us probably know this because it's in standard. Hell yeah, Hillbilly. How you doing, man? Welcome to the debut of Halana and Alena Brawl. Nice to have you, sir. Thank you for your support, my dude. So Kodama of the West Tree, really nice ramp. A lot of us have probably seen it in Standard, although I haven't played Standard in a while. I'm considering playing some Hallowed Haunting Selesnya Standard in the coming weeks, so look out for that. And also some Explorer. Shout out to myself there. Let's see. Just looking through this, a whole bunch of ways to get the most we can out of Halana and Alena. This is nice because if we get a lot of creatures with counters on them, right, and then this thing attacks, bottom paragraph, when it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control with a +1/+1 counter. And of course, that's a further way to abuse, hardened scales. That one counter becomes two, whatever the other one was. There it is, branching evolution, Vorinclex, right? So let's just look through it really close. This is a nice way to kind of go nuts on the counters because it can put in a whole bunch of chump blockers for us, right? We at the beginning of our end step, so immediate value, the turn that we cast it, really nice. We like that, right? Don't have to wait for the next upkeep. Create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each +1/+1 counter we put on creatures under our control this turn. Yeah, Guardian Project, some standard card drawing right there with these two. Renata, just another way to get +1/+1 counters on our creature. This one, unlike Grumgully, will put the counter on our commander, right? So any +1/+1 counters that we can put onto Halana and Alena, they translate directly into more +1/+1 counters on our creatures at the beginning of combat. I also bought this one today. Another Vivian. Boys, new Vivian just dropped on Big Fat MTG. I mean, it's from Magic 20. So, yeah. But Big Fat MTG has this one now. It +1s, and it does really well with Halana and Alena, the Vorinclex and the +1/+1 counter enhancers. So, yeah, this one's really nice. Not to mention that +1 ability also gives whichever creatures got counters trample. Yeah, super good there. And it also helps us with interaction coverage with its -3. We're never really going to use the -5 because you can reveal a creature card you own from outside the game in a format with no sideboard there. I don't think that's going to work. So Key to the Archive, just to it taps for 2 mana of any color, but it also might get us a nice card in the spellbook. I'm actually running Ilharg. Shout out to my Ilharg stuff. One of the first large playlists that I ever put together on this, that a lot of Explorer Ilharg. We're running him here today because when he attacks, and damn, Halana and Alena are like his best friends because they give him haste so he doesn't have to sit around. And when he attacks, we can put a creature from our hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and we return it to our hand at the end of turn. Ilharg is really nice. One of my favorites. Shout out to that playlist there. I really like that deck a lot. It's one of the few things I actually own in paper from like the modern era of Magic. Defiler of Vigor because it puts +1/+1 counters on our creatures and decreases the cost of green spells. spells. This is like everything Halana and Alena could want, because it'll put counters on Halana and Alena, right? Which can in turn put counters on this, which is a huge trampler. God Eternal Ronus, because if we're going to be making a lot of big creatures, it might be nice to double their power. And since God Eternal Ronus could come in and possibly double our commander's power, that will in turn, translate straight into more +1/+1 counters on a target. Nissa is just pretty nice to have extra mana. And since she puts +1/+1 counters on the land, that's a modified creature, right? So it works with like Kodama of the West Tree there, and maybe some other stuff that I'm forgetting right now. Vivian Reed, standard. I love Vivian Reed. Don't really need to talk about her too much. Silverback Elder, we have a good amount of creatures, so it's extremely good. Quartzwood Crasher. I like this card. I love that Halana and Alena can make it bigger so they can get its trampling damage through. Let's go for a big fat dinosaur with this boy tonight, right? We have Atali. Atali loves haste. Averbrook Caretaker's a little more defensive, but it can put those 2+1/+1 counters on our commander, who can in turn then, once again put 2 extra +1/+1 counters on her next target. Vorinclex is phenomenal in this deck, of course. Kogla is great because, of course, he comes in, has an immediate contribution, but when he attacks, right? Like, he gets a target on his back immediately. So to give him haste so that he can come in, fight a creature, then get haste, attack, and destroy an artifact and enchantment, like, he's already gone 0 for 2 by the time they're declaring blockers, right? So Kogla can be extremely good. This one, because we have a decent amount of trample in this deck, so to come in and give our huge things double strike could probably seal out a game. That's his goal, right? Ancient Bronze Dragon, extremely good, a flyer, and if we could put those +1/+1 counters on our commander, like, forget it, it's done. It's comical at that point. Vorinclex is funny. He's not like, a 100% fit in this deck, but he's extremely good. He's great in a good stuff way, right? I actually had a game today, the one game that I tested this out in. I dropped Vorinclex. My opponent's response to Vorinclex was to tap all of his mana for Alrund's Epiphany. So he gave himself the 2 little 1/1 bird tokens and an extra turn. Then all the triggers from Vorinclex went onto the stack, to show him that his lands were tapped. He starts his next turn. He's fully tapped out. He said good game and left. Poor guy. I wish I was recording. I was just really quickly testing, but that was funny. So yeah, Vorinclex is in here, and he has trample. Always useful. Great Henge, always useful. Galta, since we're gonna have big creatures, Galta could probably be very cheap to play, and then you slap some rocket boosters on Galta, right, with Halana and Alena giving it ++ and haste. Oh yeah, Galta's a good fit for this deck. The mana base is a bit of jank. I don't know. I just threw the freaking mana base together. Okay, just a bunch of duels, as many rares as I could find, and then Detection Tower and Fabled Passage. Also, Lair of the Hydra, Beseiju, and 2 of these gates here that can tap to seek us a non-land card. So that was the extended introduction, just because it's the first time I've did it. Thank you for sticking around with that. I hope I didn't go like much more above, I guess 7 or 8 minutes is what I like to do. Probably 10 at max. Whatever. It's all good. I think we at least stayed on topic and talked about what we're doing here tonight, which is Halana and Alena Brawl. I'm happy to bring it to you guys. This is the debut here. I noticed that I could put together Halana and Alena Brawl, not with all the flashy rares, but with enough. And I invested 5 wild cards today, 2 mythics, 3 rares, and the 2 mythics were a Kodama of the West Tree, which is extremely good, and I could even use it in Explorer with my those decks there, like the Stompy lists, even Ilhar, like freaking anything. And then also the Vivian, is it Arcbow Ranger? Whichever new Vivian I have, there's only freaking one. Oh, hey, they're both in my hand here. Beautiful. Hey, guys. But yeah, 3 mountains, that is not it, unfortunately. That's better, right? We go first. We've got Signet. We got this. It's pretty good. All right, the frame rate's going to chug for a second. Let me put my text box kind of along the left and the center-ish. Pretty good there. I like it. Do that. Yes. Signet. Now, I don't know if we do our commander next turn and just kind of have it get killed. I think the best play might actually be fight rigging. Let's do let's do that, right? I kind of like it. Because this dies on impact, I would imagine, right? This probably dies on impact too. I think Fight Rigging might be the best, and then possibly next turn we can drop Defiler of Vigor and trigger Fight Rigging immediately. Because I mean, look at what we have in our hand, right? Let me think really quick here. This might be Domri Anarcha Bolas, because we might want to be able to fight this thing. So why don't we do that? Rhythm of the Wild could be good too, because we are up against blue, and Rhythm of the Wild can make it so that when we play our commander, it enters with a +1/+1 counter or haste. We could choose the +1/+1 counter. Yeah, we can see there very obviously they're holding up a counter of some sort. I think we might even swing with Lair of the Hydra at x=3. Have it accept the +1/+1 counter. I mean, if he wants to sit here and play that game. There you go. Yep. So we lose a land. It does suck, but we don't have anything that costs 6 in our hand right now. We just got him out of a deal 3 damage spell, which would have at instant speed blown up Halana and Alena, and then it would cost 6. Same exact thing with the A-Oran-Rief Ooze there, so I think we did an alright job. They've tapped out except for 1 here, so it looks like we can probably play Defiler, Vigor, bring it in, trigger this, bring Domri, right? Yes. Boom. Now, hopefully they don't bounce it, because I do want to trigger Fight Rigging here. Yep. Yep, like this. So we're not going to pay life. I don't know why I would. It's... Oh, that's nice. So we can't attack. Main phase 2, we fight. There we go. Alright, we're going to really force their hand there. Boom! Alright, the commander, who is a 3-coster, now costs 5, so if they can drop a land next turn, they can use all their mana for it. They have this. I think they can play that till next turn. Is that what this one does? Exile top X cards, you can play. Okay, so hopefully they drop the land and then their commander, and that's everything they have. Beautiful. We have free reign. Let's go. This is going to be nice. So plus it for a green. So when this enters the battlefield or when it attacks? When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter. Okay, so start with Halana and Alena. We do that to have maximum mana up for all of our stuff. Then this. And this. We could just pay for that one. It doesn't matter at this point. This. Okay, why don't we put this one in tapped? On you. You know what? Maybe I should have switched the order that those resolved. My bad. On that one, I think just to swing it with the Trampler, too, because Pelt Collector would give itself trample, so hopefully I don't wipe the board too hard here. We have pretty big creatures here that could survive damage-based board wipes. I don't know if they can send all of our permanents back to our hand now. That would be good. They're going to have to do something huge with their last 2 mana. Okay, there it is. Good game. I mean, they have 2 mana. You never know. But I think we got some pretty fortunate top decks there. That was pretty nice. The Domri off of Fight Rigging wasn't too impressive when we saw it. Wound up being pretty alright, though, right? Because we stalled out their commander until the next turn there. So, yep. They got 2 treasures. Jesus. Damn, good stuff. All right. Do I lose? Is he going to, like, storm count for, like, a lot and then hit me with some type of thing? All right, cool, idiot. You took all that and then just freaking leave on zero. Okay, good game to me. Thank you. Thank you. I'll say it to myself. You know, you don't even have to. It's all good. Oh, man, yes. Dude, that was a fat Defiler of Vigor, man. Nice. I'm trying to get a couple of things today, maybe over, like, you know, the 2020 mark or something, but we'd probably have to have some type of Vorinclex going on there. But, I mean, as we can see there, Defiler of Vigor plus Halana and Alena will also get nutty. Just any repeatable source of counters. We could put those on our commander. That's going to be good. We've even got stuff like Quirion Beastcaller here, who, you know, acquires +1/+1 counters as we cast creature spells, and then when it dies, we can distribute those +1/+1 counters amongst any of our creatures. If we can get those counters on Halana and Alena, that might get a resignation on the spot. I mean, this isn't terrible. Like, we have a lot of ramping into Kogla. Let's just give it a shot. Unfortunately, we don't have turn 1 Llanowar. It would have been really nice since we're going second. They're going to be drawing a lot. They're going to have card draw tribal over there, it looks like. I guess we'll do the Caryatid there. And actually resolves. Okay, just straight resolves up against their 2 blue mana. Cool, I like it. Okay. I would very much like to resolve Domrianic Bolas right now, so that is exactly what we're going to do. I might actually... no, it's not going to get around Spell Pierce, so why don't we just drop this? Domri... Oh, please resolve. Yes! No Spell Pierce, thank you. And then we can plus it for green and drop our Llanowar, or... Llanowar. Actually, yeah, I know. Elvish Mystic, there you go. So that's good. Very good. And I got 5 mana. If they want to wipe the field, we're okay with that. Okay, they time warp, so it basically gets them an extra mana on the field. That's fine. That's good. They took 2 turns. Hopefully they aren't playing this out of their graveyard a bunch. Oh, wow, they Skyclave Relic and kick it for the 2 copies also. Well, they're going to have a lot of mana next turn, so hopefully we can do something nice this turn. Let's start by dropping our forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we could probably 1, 2, 3, 4. We could start with Domrianic Bolas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't do Domri and or Halana and Kogla, unfortunately. So we'll just plus for this. Doesn't really matter. Halana and Alena plus this. That won't bring our devotion up enough, unfortunately. So this. I think this is okay now, too. So if they board wipe, this is indestructible, but we'll lose a lot of devotion to red and green, so it just won't be a creature anymore. Alright, he has plenty of mana after that. Maybe he'll use it to draw some cards. We've got some nice stuff on the field, though, and we are going to start by... taking that out of their graveyard is really nice security, because you never know when they're going to play something out of their grave, you know. Do we start with Kogla? I think we're going to start with Kogla. Just straight go into Kogla. Prevent it from being countered. Hopefully that actually works. We could minus and fight Domri, but I'm feeling like bring Kogla out and then start assaulting the Relic of Legends might be nice. Yep, sorry. Didn't realize I had the spacebar for that. Okay. We can also, now that Kogla's on the field, we can use his bottom activated ability to return Halana and Alena to our hand to give him indestructible. Right, which not only saves them from going back to the command zone, costing more. Return target what? What exactly is it targeting? It's returning okay, okay. Alright, well. We're gonna swing bigly here. Alright, nice. Yeah, they got double trigger on us there. That's cool. I guess do we drop it again? Yeah, I think, No, I think not, honestly, because it's a little greedy. We could, let's attack with this. Not with this, I think, right? Because this one, the only one, because these are all indestructible. But yeah, casting this right now won't, it won't, either this or this one gets haste. And then we still have Kogla's ability open, which they might not be anticipating, to return a human creature we control back to our hand, and then it gains indestructible. So that's going to be our defense against a board wipe here. I bring up Kogla. It's the bottom ability for 1 in a forest. Chromatic Lantern. Oh, sorry. I pressed spacebar, so it took that away. Yep. Damn. Staring down the face of that Kogla was a little too much there. Damn. He was 11-9. He wasn't going to get any more +1/+1 counters. We were just going to drop this and zoom that in with Indestructible also. Damn. Okay. Damn. I don't often get the artifact and enchantment destruction with Kogla, because a lot of the time I play him, he doesn't have haste, and you see Kogla, you know what he does. You want to get rid of him right away. Wow, we're up against Sithis. Damn, it's arguably the best commander. I don't know if this is the best. It feels so tempting, but Llanowar Elf and then waiting a turn to do Halana and Alena and then Vivian, maybe not even guaranteed. Who knows what they're going to do. Ah, man. Honestly, I like this a little better, because we have turn 1, drop Fabled Passage, get the Forest. Next turn, Mountain Drover the Mighty. We'll just do that right now. Yes, please. There it is. Okay. Poor guy. It takes like 10 seconds to grab a basic forest. No scrolling. Okay, hey, nice. Okay, land 2. Beautiful, beautiful. So we drop that. Now, is it Toski, or is it... I would assume Halana and Alena eat some type of enchantment, exile enchantment. Is it... Maybe it's Pelt Collector and then Rishkar? I kind of like that, right? We get a +1/+1 counter on 2 creatures. I guess that will be so he can get his own mana ability and this, since this already has a mana ability. If we could get Silverback Elder stuck on the field, that would be incredibly bad for them. And I mean, the commander is an enchantment. They're all about enchantment, so yeah. The thing is, he himself might eat that exile enchantment. But then we have Vivian as a backup. Okay, Hollowed Haunting. That's going to be pretty rough. We might need to get Vivian in there right now to destroy that. Right? Is that what we're feeling? I think that needs to go immediately, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling like that needs to go right now. Let's see. Can I do this and then make another thing with counters on it? No, I can't do that. All right, so just Vivian. Vivian minus... Yeah, we can't have that happen. We are not attacking. It's a little easier to defend Vivian with a Rishkar there against their 1/2. Next turn we could have a bunch of mana. Hopefully if they use that on Vivian, it kind of sucks. But we can go Halana and Alena into Krenko here, because we have the 7 mana for it. Okay, that tapped. What did it do there? Enchanted creature, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay, I mean, we even have Arni slays the troll, but I think we do Halana and Alena and Krenko, right? Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, because those tokens are going to get annoying really fast. At this point, they probably want to deal with Krenko now. Maybe we see a board wipe. I really hope not. If they don't, we can Arni slays the troll, their commander, which is really nice. Okay, Banishing Light. I would assume that's on Krenko. Very good. That's fine. That's fine. We keep the commander out. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. It looks like it's going to be our turn now. Okay. Is that Silverback Elder into Arni Slays the Troll? Is that maybe that's even Toski, because Toski will draw us tons of cards, right? And that might be what we need to beat this guy. Right? So let's go Toski. Yes, I think Arni Slays the Troll is it. This fights this. Yep, very good. Now who gets a +1/+1 counter? Is it Toski or is it like one of the tokens? It's probably Toski, honestly. Because now we can attack with everything, I guess minus these two. But we're gonna attack with a whole lot there. We're gonna draw 4 cards. That's Rusko. Sean, how you doing, man? Welcome, of course. And who's that degenerate? Yep. God, that's it does freaking everything. It's too much, man. They've got to figure out something to do with that. I'm sure they know what to do with it too. Let's drop this on green. We have loads of red. We have Temia's Safekeeping at the ready. Not terrible. I assume they start by dropping their commander for 4. They have loads of lands. This actually gives them another land drop each turn. Wow, Mirari's Wake. Holy crap. All right, well, good thing we have Silverback Elder into Gwenna, huh? Wow, okay. That actually might be Silverback Elder into Kodama. Because we're going to need to get a load of lands onto the field, too, so that we can do everything. Because we're also drawing a lot of cards. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature we control. That's going to be a Halana and Alena there. Okay, drop that. So that's going to be Silverback Elder. They might concede on that one, just on sight. That one. Now, do we want Vivian back? I kind of want Vivian. Why don't we start with this? Destroy target artifact. Well, we have to get rid of the Mirari's Wake first. This actually freaking froze on me. That's really great. That's really great. Good. Great. I love it. All right, boys and girls. We're trying to load up Task Manager, but Control-Alt-Delete did not work there. Good. That's nice to hear, Sean. Happy that the cat came home. S, we're Jesus Christ, dude. Did it come back? All right, the dude just straight conceded. All right, sorry about that. I don't know what it looked like from your side, but the game just like froze from me. And then when I came back, he had resigned. But yeah, we had Silverback Elder set up on the guy who's running enchantments. We were going to kill Mirari's Wake. We were going to get tons of lands and tons of cards. So we were actually looking even more explosive than him. Even if he wiped the board there, that was going to be all right. Yeah, that Kodama of the West Tree, whenever a modified creature deals combat damage to a player, and like, we didn't have too many modified creatures, but we still would have gotten a bunch of lands. We were going to be all right there. Wow, okay, up against Shy Tom running Oswald Fiddlebender. I've seen that one. Oh, right. Sacrifice the artifacts. Cool. Okay. I mean, the Celestis does add 1 mana of any color here. It might not be bad. It doesn't have much beyond getting right into the commander and then hoping for this, but we're going to hope, okay? All right, cool. That and that. So if we didn't go first, then you know what? At least we got the Elvish Mystic to catch up in the mana game. There you go. All right, and they drop their commander. Very good. So they'll get to doing the artifacts right away next turn, I guess. Why don't we do? Is it the Celestis or is it Jugan? I like Jugan because the Celestis can tap right away, and we don't need that yet. Now next turn with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacity for mana, we can't unfortunately do Halana and Alena and then protect it with heroic intervention. So I'd say we go maximum ramp here. +1/+1 counters on those, and that helps with Rishkar because, well, I guess it doesn't really, because they already have mana abilities, but, yeah, whatever. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. Is that 1, 2, 3? Yep, this. 1, 2. And, I guess we'll just pass the turn there, yeah. So with all this mana now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now I would like to drop Halana and Alena and then protect it with heroic intervention, and then ready up for Terror Mount Velus. We'll take any damage, perfectly fine. Yep. Okay, it looks like they're going to tap and sacrifice that. Go find an artifact with a 4 mana value. Oh, wow, and draw a card? Oh, right, because of the Circuit Mender, right. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Yep, okay, cool. Very good. Very good, sir. Great card there. Nice little value uncommon on that thing. Pretty cool. And it's when it leaves the battlefield, too, which is really nice, because a lot of things are like when they die, you get the benefit, and you can get around it by exiling them, you know? But, like, if this gets bounced, exiled, whatever... I don't think that works with phasing out, right? Phasing out, it's still in the battlefield, it's just treated like it doesn't exist. I don't know, whatever. This guy's taking a little bit, so that gives me a little bit of hope. I don't know if I should be hopeful, but it just tells me that he didn't know, like, you know, oh, I'm going to get this card and crush this guy right now, right? So that's good. Okay, hey, oh, Panharmonicon. Wow, okay, Jesus, Panharmonicon. Okay, boy. Good stuff, good stuff. Do we drop this? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We actually have enough to do Terra Mount Velus. So why don't I drop this and then pay enough mana with this so that I can still hold open Heroic Intervention. We have 4 mana, so I'm going to pay 2 here. 1, 2. And that's going to give Halana and Alena 2+1/+1 counters, which is extremely good. We are passing the turn. Oh, sorry, yeah, we'll put it on this, I guess, because then we can attack with it. Might as well. Oh, shit, wait, what? It didn't have haste? Oh, that was hasted till end of turn. Okay, yeah, because I clicked on past turn. My bad. Okay, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, should have attacked. But to be perfectly honest, I might, if everything goes well for us here, I might get away with that mistake because this is going to come in, give all of our creatures double strike. It's going to accept 4+1/+1 counters from Halana and Alena, so it's going to swing us a 9/9 in addition to this being a 6/6 here. Destroy all creatures, they can't be regenerated. All right, well. Hell yeah, Sean. There you go. To make Rusco players... Yeah, I wasn't sure what you... yeah, that did get the concession. Sorry, I wasn't sure where that came from, Sean. And thank you for censoring yourself, because this is a Christian channel, as we all know. Yes, this is a channel that definitely holds values in congruence with the Lord up in heaven. Hallowed be his name, his kingdom come. That, not reading. Don't care. All right, there you go. On to the next one. Let's go, baby. Damn. Got that guy. He didn't even know that we were going to bring in the... what's it called? The Terror of Mount Velus, the double striking dragon dude thing. But, I mean, when you play the board wipe, I hit the heroic intervention and the only thing that dies is your commander. Like, oh, man. Yeah, I don't blame him for conceding on the spot. It would have just served to ruin his day further. You know, the poor guy. I hope things get better for him. Poor guy. Uh, and honestly, Sean, the way that you might find to make Rusco players cry, if you can't, if you can't find a deck that destroys them, don't be afraid to just concede right at the beginning without even playing at all. Like, don't even drop anything. Just straight concede. It takes the whole entire enjoyment of the game away from them if they can't have somebody struggle to defeat their overpowered nonsense. Just saying. If you can't, if you're stressing yourself out over it, you know, there's ways. I think we can take this. Ronus's Monument goes really well with our commander because whenever we cast a creature spell, target creature we control gets +2/+2. If we put that on our commander, that's extremely good because that turns into more +1/+1 counters, right? Good stuff. Oh my god, another Sithis. Jesus. Another Sithis, sorry. Blah blah blah. That, Drover the Mighty, pass turn. Selvala is kind of nice. We won't often be getting draws from her, since our creatures are most likely going to come in a little weaker. But let's see. We can do we do Ronus's Monument? Because green creature spells cost 1 less to cast. I kind of like that, and then we can do Quirion Beastcaller right off of that. Okay, they drop Go Shintai. Beautiful. Sorry, I don't remember what exactly my commentary was there. I think I thought that was their commander. My bad. Okay, yeah, obviously it isn't. We have... I don't think I'm going to drop Beseiju. I could drop Beseiju to kill this, because that's actually extremely good. Should I do that? Should I drop Beseiju to kill that? Like, I could drop Halana and Alena. We'll give this the 2. It doesn't really matter. I think now we're going to do Beseiju on this, because that way, whenever they cast an enchantment, they can't draw a card, because that is extremely, extremely good. The net deckers who prey on new people. Oh, well, they're all in Explorer Best of 1, or whatever Best of 1 format you've got, and they're all running Angels. Alright, so we're going to attack with that. Oh, it doesn't even get chumped. All right, well, hopefully they don't wipe the board, because Ronus's Monument plus our commander, once again, extremely good, because we're going to give those +2/+2s to Halana and Alena. Is this going to kill my stuff? Discard a card for each shrine you control. I think I'm going to discard all my cards here, which really sucks. So hopefully we draw a creature so that we can give Halana and Alena the +2/+2. Oh, that's at the beginning of their upkeep. Okay, so we have a chance here. We might want to do this thing because it puts so many things onto the field. Selvala isn't terrible either. We could actually give Selvala haste and then drop this, and it won't kill. Hang on. I really got to think right now. This. We're going to give the +2/+2 to that. This. We're going to give the plus to this, I think? Although, wait, I only have red here, so I can't actually attack with Selvala. But either way, we can swing pretty bigly here. I think we will. I can't really use Selvala, right? Yeah, because I have my source of green tap. That kind of sucks. But nevertheless, we do get big swinging. Yep, so we lose all of our cards. It sucks. And we don't actually have a source of trample, so that kind of sucks. Oh, this gives trample? Alright, cool. Good to know. Yeah, most of the time, they're not going to be drawing from Selvala there. Is this the thing that destroys a creature? Destroy target creature with toughness X or less, where X is the number of shrines you control. That sucks. But if it's our commander, then we can, replay it, get another Or do we? I think that might cost too much. No, because Selvala is going to dork for a ton of mana. She's going to dork for 7 mana, so we're going to be good casting our commander there. We got this too, so we can drop this first. Or we can drop this and then bring this in, right? And then Halana and Alena won't have haste though. What do we do? Do we do this and then Halana and Alena? It might be Halana and Alena then this. Right? Yeah, start with Selvala there. Big mana. On this. So that thing's going to be huge. And then we're going to swing, and they will probably need to block. This. Just that. Alright, so we take 2 shrines off the field. That's good, because that's the one that destroys stuff. Although I think they can just take it back with their commander, but yeah, we'll just do it on that, I think. So they get to take something back, which is pretty cool. But they'll have to wait till they're oh, this is end step. All right, whatever. It can't kill our commander, and our commander helps bring things out of its range because it destroys with toughness X or less. So yeah, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shrines at the moment. So I guess they could kill like Renata. They didn't even kill anything. All right, so yeah, this is going to be good for us. We win. Because this gets this now. Now we'll put those counters. Does anything have trample? No. Then just no trample, no trample. This. Make that huge 2, and then we'll swing with 1, 2, 3, 4, and hope that we don't get settled the wreckage. Because oh wait, they don't. They have 3 mana. Okay, so hopefully it's nothing too crazy here. Teferi's protection definitely annoying. I don't understand, like, how would you ever think that this is good in a game that hosts token decks? Like, huh? Are you recommending Queen Killer? Are you recommending those things for killing Rusko? Because it sounds good to me if you are. And when do they draw the cards? Oh, that's mill. Okay. Yeah, we're fine with the milling. And we've actually been blessed with incredible top decks because we've been able to use Ronus' Monument to give trample. Alright, they kill something, which is annoying because we need to be able to attack with as much as possible since they have a chump army. Let's take a look at our cards here. We've got 65 library, 26 grave. That isn't the best, but we could drop it anyway because we're just gonna discard it otherwise. So yeah, yep. We'll put the counters on, I guess, this thing, and now we'll attack with everything but this. Yep. Voice crack, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, without a creature draw there, we can't give trample. We don't have any of our draw engines. Guardian Project, Toski would be the best one here. Great Henge, too. So hopefully this is going to cost them some shrines here. Each one of those things is lethal, so they have to make 4 blocks. Alright, well, they have to kill that. Exile it. Yeah, gaining life equal to its powers. I don't really need the life. That sucks. Because that's, yeah. We need to be killing them. Hopefully we draw a creature next turn. The trample would be everything. Alright, they got that one. That's the destroy target creature one, so it can kill Drover the Mighty, which is annoying. Oh, Binding of the freaking Old Gods. Well, if I don't draw something amazing right now, that's it. Because we can still use this to get trample on anything. As a matter of fact, we can use Selvala to make 15 mana. Bring this in. Put that mana, or put the trample on this and win, right? Because they're all tapped out. I think we win. And he just gave it to me, right? Because now I just play this. Uh-oh, good game. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There it is, buddy. There it is. Yeah, good game. Wow, that was a damn good game. Oh, wow, just in time, too, because the thing is, their commander is extremely good with sagas, because it's return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So imagine them getting all that value out of Binding of the Old Gods. They even get good use out of Chapter 3. Creatures you control gain Death Touch, since they have these little guys they might attack with. That, damn, that's really good. It's nice to see him with the sagas in there. A lot of Shrines players don't have sagas, but apparently it's the mark of a pretty good Shrines player, at least someone who didn't just start. Yeah, I'm really happy to win that one, Andrew. You know, honestly, I'm thinking I might have missed some sort of lethal, because maybe one time there I shouldn't have put the Ronus's Monument ++ and Trample on Halana and Alena. It seemed like I probably should have put it on something else. And then swung in with that something else that also accepted a huge number of counters from Halana and Alena. So I think I screwed up in that one, but I'm happy to take the W there, because that was kind of funky. And this guy has a really cool avatar. I mean, we have Signet into Jugan. Jugan then goes into, like, Toski. We could keep this. They got the Bears thing. Doesn't that fight a lot? Yeah, that fights a lot. Which is actually good against Toski, because Toski's indestructible. Killing my Jugan defends the temple thing kind of sucks, though. This thing's a bear. That's cool. Changeling, nice. Wow, dude just straight up kept a poopy hand. All right, well, easy coins. Let's go. That's too bad, because I rarely see that commander. I guess Halana and Alena might be a little below a, like, top-tier commander, even though I get paired against them. Like, we've seen Sithis and Go Shintai here. But that one, like, I don't think that's top-tier, is it? If it is, not a lot of people are playing it, which kind of tells me it's not top-tier. Or at least not a lot of people in the top tier. Just to be clear. So yeah, I don't think that's top tier, but nevertheless, cool. Nickel Bolas the Ravager, okay. Alright. We can go for it. Almost everything in the hand is playable, with the exception of this guy, who, I mean, if we get lucky with Selvala, and we probably won't, but since Selvala adds mana equal to the greatest power among creatures we control, -1 because it costs a forest and tapping her to do that. But yeah, that could bring us into Vorinclex. Against those colors, we'll see. We'll see how well that plan goes. And we're going second. We get hit with the Inquisition of Kozilek. That sucks because they can choose any non-land card, mana value 3 or less. It's too bad. I'd kind of like the Beastcaller, but it doesn't actually contribute mana. It does, however, when it dies, we can distribute its counters, right? So, yeah, that would be pretty good. So they get rid of Selvala because ultimately Selvala does make big mana for Vorinclex. We'll see if this guy even lasts here. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of feeling a Cold Steel Heart because next turn we don't even have a creature spell. So, you know, we'll put it on green. We only have 1 green, 2 red, yeah. Or, wait, yeah, we just drew, okay. Whatever, it's still green. Alright, I would say Arcane Signet into Jugan. Yeah, we will do that. It takes, like, the rest of our turn, but if we can get them out of Spell Pierce and we still wind up with mana on the field, honestly, it's still good for them. Because they took our whole turn and all we dropped was Signet. And a land. Okay, if they drop their commander and make us discard, I think I'll discard the Forest. Shark Typhoon, Jesus. Alright, well, he's not going to be happy when I Besage you that, right? Is he? I don't think so. Do I do Halana and Alena and then that? Because they'll probably want to cast their commander next turn, right? I think Halana and Alena and then Besage you. Now that Besage you costs 1, do we do that? Yeah, let's drop this. Hit the Besage you. Boom! How you like that? With your Dark Ritual, too. Oh, God. And, you know, he made a good play, and he might still win. I just got fortunate enough to top deck, very fortunately, the answer. Wow, that was not bad. So if we draw, or if they play Nicol Bolas now, and they didn't, they basically tapped all their mana for that, which is a victory for both of us. They get rid of this. We get them rid of a really nice kill spell there. I would say that is Quirion and Jugan. There's really nothing else to do here. If I have to discard here, let's see. How is Ghalta going to work out next turn? Because we're going to get +1/+1 counters on each of our creatures here, so that would make it 3 and 2 here, which reduces Ghalta down to a 7. Okay, they actually got rid of that. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't afford Vorinclex. I think it has to go, and then we'll hold open the possibility of actually playing Ghalta, right? I think that's okay. That was their last card. Wow. All right. I think we start with Halana and Alena. Put the counter on to a Quirion Beastcaller attack. Yep. Boom. There you go. And we hope and pray that they don't draw anything useful next turn, because by golly gee, I would love to get Ghalta down. Although I guess they can still flip this thing over, right? Yeah. Well, killing Halana and Alena would suck, but we could still drop Toski down and kill their commander and get a card with this thing attacking them. So I'm honestly fine. And next turn it'll cost them 6 in order to play this. We'll have to discard again. It'll suck. But yeah, we should have the kill on that, and if they don't kill Halana and Alena, we're going to win. Because we're just going to play Ghalta, give it haste and swing, and they'll concede before the attack goes through. Alright, I still think that do we win before the attack goes through? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we have to just go Ghalta, and it kind of sucks that Sticky taps a lot of our land, but we should be good here. Because Quirion Beastcaller gets another counter. So now it trades with Ghalta. We Sticky tap our lands, that sucks. Target a creature we control this. And we're going to attack them. And them. So now they have to block one of those, which leaves the coast perfectly clear for us to sneak in at that and kill it.
You may be of some use to me. I will return.
Okay, so, you know, still sucks that our stuff is sticky tapped, but yeah, we'll put the counters on this, I think. Because, you know, they want to kill Ghalta, but now they also have to kill this, because anything that we bring in is going to get pumped up by this to lethal. We discard, that sucks. We get rid of Averberg Caretaker, because Toski gets us a lot of cards, and they'll just concede. There you go. There you go. Wow, surprised they let us get that attack through. But I guess they wanted to see if they drew the board wipe that they needed. No. They didn't. Big fat MTG. Just handing out the L's today. Oh my god, Big Fat MTG handing out L's, raking in the W's. Oh, if you're enjoying it tonight, boys and girls, we're bringing you Halana and Alena Brawl. It's fun. Halana and Alena are great. They're those guys that I bought like 3 copies of to play around with Kranko, play around with Ilharg and those decks. Hell, I even put Halana and Alena into that green stompy list with like Silverback Elder and Defiler Vigor. I had one where I used Kranko with it too. I had another variant where Halana and Alena was the only instance of anything red in the otherwise all green stompy list. They're fun. If you're having a good time, wait for me to ask you to like in a minute because it's better when the game is starting because that way people arrowing through watching recorded hear it. Oh man. Wow, thank you, Sean. Look at that, beautiful. And then that's going to put that up on the screen. Oh my God, yes. For the people watching me on mute, you can't blame them. Let's see. What do we do here? I think we have to mulligan this. It's not good. Self-auto requires double green. Ooh, that's... It's nice to see one of our counter enhancers here, but... Yeah, that's too bad, because we don't know that we're going to get something good with Explore, so we have to mulligan that. Everything else in that hand was actually good. You know, fruit it. I'm going to keep that. We're going to discard what? God Eternal Ruinous, probably? Yeah. Hope for the best. Hope and pray, boys. Thoughts and priors. Like and sub. Let's go, boys and girls. 1 like equals 1 thought. 1 sub equals 1 prior. Let's go. We're up against Sithis again. Jesus Christ. I guess London Lena's top tier. Okay. There it is. Do we do this thing? Or do we do this? This doesn't really... Does it really pay off next turn? I don't think so. I think we'll just do this and get the attack in. Maybe it pays off in 2 turns. So the Celestis next turn to tap as much mana as possible. I would assume they might drop their commander. Interesting. It's usually one of the first things they do. I wonder if they're testing us for removal spells there. So we do that. This. Actually, let's start by attacking. It doesn't really matter. I'd say this. Hopefully we draw land next turn. I would very much like to play this, but if we can't get that land, is it Halana and Alena or is it Goblin and Archomancer? What is it? Michiko's. Wow, okay. I mean, it doesn't matter right now. Next turn, they'll get a little bonus out of that. I think just 2, but, you know. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. All right, well, that settles it. We're going to do this. Wow. That is a beautiful thing right there. Wow. Yup. Making it so that instead of profiting off of their commander next turn, they have to cast it for a +2 on its commander tax. Wow. Nothing is there to get the +1. Oh, sorry. Nothing is there. Sorry. For some reason, I thought it had to be an enchantment. No, that's not how that works. And I should know that, because I was running that deck. Shout out to myself, where you can see slightly better plays in my Selesnya Enchantments playlist from like a while ago, before I started streaming. Okay, this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that Halana and Alena and then just like attack? Or is that maybe Defiler of Vigor? And then I can't really play Halana and Alena after. So that's probably Halana and Alena attack. Does anything have trample here? Nah, we'll just do this. I was thinking maybe I play this and then get an immediate payoff out of it. We'll put that on this. And now we can swing with that. Probably get into 5 damage. Hopefully Halana and Alena doesn't eat a enchantment exile, because there's nothing that I would like more than to cast this thing, have it smash in at their face. Yeah. Probably play the old how fast can you concede game. Doesn't look like drawing a land is going to give us Defiler of Vigor into Quartzwood Crasher. That would require 7 mana and 2 life. Okay, so it looks like Commander eats a removal spell. That sucks. We'll probably go... do we go Defiler of Vigor? because we don't have an immediate payoff for Quartzwood Crasher, whereas Defiler of Vigor, it does sit around a turn, but it reduces this one's cost, and then when this comes in the next time, do we filter the... no, we can't do anything there. Yeah, okay, we lose that. That sucks. Whatever, at least we have the 4 mana. A-Oran-Rief Ooze is going to be pretty nice. Let's drop this, I think. And yep, we will attack. We'll get the chump block, no problem. Takes 2 power off of their side of the field. Maybe they'll drop their commander here. That would be very good for us. Oh, please don't kill me with more freaking exiles. I really want to get Quartzwood Crasher out. Ixalan's freaking binding. Ugh. Alright, yeah, he's doing really well here, and not even with the commander, too. Yep, so we take fat damage. That sucks. Alright, that's probably going to have to be Quartzwood Crasher. I would imagine, probably not Halana and Alena. It could be Halana and Alena. Yeah, let's try Halana and Alena. We'll put the counters on this one, I think, and then swing with only the 5/5 because I don't want this getting double blocked. Yep, so we just get chumped. It takes 2 power off of their side of the field, whatever. Just pray that freaking Halana and Alena lives. Can it please live? Yeah, because if we can get Quartzwood Crasher smashing in next turn, that might be really good. It forces them to invest a lot blocking it, so that we don't get a huge dinosaur token. Please don't exile my stuff, man. Oh, God. Alright, they dropped the commander for expensive. That's pretty good. And they don't know that we have Quartzwood Crasher, so we'll see if they attack with that. Yep, okay, good. That takes 4 toughness away from their capacity to block. Alright, we take 7 damage, which sucks. But we're going to smash in with Quartzwood Crasher. I think we can only attack with this. Although, do we attack with this one as well? I don't think so. I think we need it to block. Yep, okay. So that takes 4 flying power off of their side of the field, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We only get that token, though. It's not too good. Elspeth conquers freaking death. That's probably about it. We're really not going to do too much here. Yeah, unfortunately, that's probably the best thing. The only thing we have right now is we can use A-Oran-Rief Ooze to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control with a +1/+1 counter. We do get that block, which is pretty nice, because at least they didn't deal us any damage this turn. Silverback Elder is pretty good. It's not really going to help us right now, but it is another thing on the field that they might need to take care of. We'll put the counters on, I think, this. So that way it can attack, and then it'll put a +1/+1 counter on everything we control. That's a blah, 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 blah. Do we only attack with that one? I think we might only attack with that one. Yeah, and then it puts a +1/+1 counter on Halana and Alena, too, which is really good. Alright, they double block it. That sucks. We get rid of the Portrait of Michigo, though, which is nice. Halana and Alena now first strike blocks their 3/4. And they have Silverback Elder to worry about. And we are kind of top decking. Does this, when this thing says whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, we can discard a card at random? I guess that means that if I can't discard a card at random, I don't draw the 2 cards, which sucks. But if we draw a bad poopy card, that's kind of nice. This is kind of brutal, though. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Not looking good. Halana and Alena is nice because it's probably stopping them from attacking with the 3/4, which means that they'll either attack... They'll probably do no attacks here. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, if this was able to attack, then their only option would be to attack with those 2. This really sucks, not going to lie. It actually really sucks. Can we even attack with 3 creatures? I don't even think so. We might just start loading this thing up to be able to have a huge trample swing. Like, do we attack with that? 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I think we do because if they want to block it, they have to invest stuff like this and this and this, and I don't think they want to do that. So we'll just attack with that, yeah. So, yeah, they were going to take 7 and then gain 2 there. So they would have only lost 5. Whatever. They want more stuff up in the air. Do we play... I think we keep that in our hand. See, the thing is, I couldn't attack with 3 or more creatures because then we don't have a lot of defenses. We're at 9 life. Or at least I can't attack with Halana and Alena. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a freaking 4/4 angel. Okay, so this might be our last turn to do anything. This is bad. This is really bad. Especially if he manages to cast an enchantment here. He does have that mana dork, the 0/2, available too. So he has 2 mana. That's really good. Okay, he actually doesn't cast an enchantment there. Alright, Arni slays the troll is going to kill something. That's not terrible. It's not really good, but... Who do we kill here? Probably this thing, right? Making all the freaking... Yeah. Who do we fight this because that is not going to be attacking, so let's do that one. Yeah, okay. On that. And I think we can only attack with that one still. I need a lot of blockers on down here, so I don't think I can attack with anything else. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. I just don't want to play it because if I show them that I have nothing in hand, then they just, get carte blanche to do whatever. Okay, so dude's gonna have a lot of angels here. We'll see if we can draw anything nice. We probably won't draw anything to deal with that because they're gonna have so many 4/4 angels. They'll be able to easily handle this thing every turn. Yeah, this isn't looking too good. I don't know what the perfect... Maybe the perfect creature would be Galta. Or that double striking dragon might actually be really good too. Just because it would give this double strike. So yeah, I guess we can hope for a really big creature. Nothing else really does anything though. Unless somehow something dumps a ton of counters onto Halana and Alena, right? And then we can just throw them onto this in return. Smothering Tithe. Wow. Alright, well, he's got a whole lot of stuff on the field. I assume he doesn't attack just to hold back as many blockers as possible. Because then next turn, when he can attack with these angels, he can probably just win. We only have one thing here. Halana and Alena with Reach, which is actually super coming in handy this game, huh? We could have been done like 4 or 5 turns ago? I don't know. Like, back when they had that 3-4 on the field, and it was the biggest thing before Halana and Alena somehow wound up with the 2 counters. Yep, he does skip through combat. That's fine. If we don't have a good turn here, he wins. He's got to discard a bunch of cards. He's got 10 cards in hand. He's got to discard down to 7. Nice. Damn, he has 68 cards in library. We have 83. He's drawn 15 more cards. Gosh. Oh my god, we drew a freaking Arcane Signet. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, we'll pay it. Whatever, that's stupid. Put up to 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 creature. Fine, on Halana and Alena. I guess we could just drop this. And it doesn't really matter what we do now, so we might as well just swing in, right? We'll put all the counters on this. It doesn't really matter. Yep, discard a card at random, take action. Autopay. Autopay. Yep. Yeah, we got nothing there, unfortunately. I don't know what type of instant speed. I think I have some fight spells in this deck, actually. Tail Swipe, something like Prize Fight. They both basically just draw, or they create a fight. It's just one of them gives you like a treasure token as well. So yeah, those would have been pretty nice to hit their angel tokens. Looks like they basically have this, though. They just have to prevent 4 damage off of this, which is just one of their angel tokens. Alright, they must have stuff to do to our creatures here. I mean, the dude's got a full hand of cards. We'll just drop the forest and I guess this and pass turn. What do we do here? Do we gain 4 life? I think we can destroy the thing that's making angels, actually. Destroy thing that makes angels. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the one that makes angels? That one. We found the one that makes angels. We actually did it. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, that was actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Damn! This thing's little, discard card at random if you do draw 2 cards. Coming in handy there. Because as of this exact second, they do not have lethal. Hell. Wow, okay, they got that. Damn, nice. They still only have 3 damage on the board, though, so we'll see how strong they can power that stuff up. What does this do? We gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures we control. Well, if we keep that 19/19 around for our end step, or our upkeep, that's pretty good. I'll take 19 life, right? Return a freaking enchantment card. Annoying, but he does only have 4 mana. So presumably he draws some cards. Well, I don't even know now. He's got freaking 1 mana. He didn't drop the land. Is that it? Maybe he's gonna Swords to Plowshares it? We will pay the 2, I think, right? Yeah. Alright, well, that probably gives us a 1-turn respite. Who do we put? I feel like we're going to eat a Swords to Plowshares on this, right? That makes sense. It's far beyond lethal. I say we put those counters on something else. How about this? You know what? Should I have played that land? Because now I don't have a thing to... Yeah. Now everything here is lethal. So let's see what it is. It's Teferi's freaking protection. Yeah, so good play there. Jesus. They can't... Hasn't it been doing this for, like, years? What is that? Why does it have to, change from what was working all game, which is just have them, like, swing at regular speed to, like, ultra slow? Can't they just make it not do the special thing? I don't get it. Whatever. Hopefully he doesn't make huge life here, because obviously he's going to play another enchantment, at least one. Yeah, so he's going to have a bunch of stuff on the field. We'll see what we can do. We can grow this up to 25-25. Oh, he freaking Baffling End. He's going to Baffling End on that. That's pretty much it. Yeah, because that's our only source of trample here. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so if we get a I don't even know what to get. Now, I don't even think Galta would be enough. It might. We got this, which I don't think is going to be enough. We can, why don't we decline? Does this win us the game? I don't think so. Well, let's see. They have 8, 14, 17 damage in the air. We could bring this down and get a whole lot of, like, tokens going on. And then we can get a cast out of this. Yeah, why don't we do this, honestly? Well, let me see. What do I do? Do I destroy target artifact or enchantment? Yeah. We have to destroy the thing that creates the angels again. There it is. Wow. All right, he did that. Okay. Damn. We'll hold this for the end of our turn, I guess. So we'll, this. Does it matter? Does anything have trample? Nothing has freaking trample. Might as well put it on like this then. Nah, this. Because if this is a big target, then I don't want to put the counters on it. So we might as well not attack since they'll just block everything perfectly fine. They all have indestructible, right? Yeah, indestructible, so no attacks. We'll make a whole bunch of tokens here, though. Not terrible, right? I think it'll take a little too long to win with that, but, you know, not atrocious. Once again, 4, 8, 14, 17 damage in the air that he can swing with right now. All right, he taps out for Oracle of Moldiah, but yeah, it wasn't a tap out until there's not a land on top, all right? He does drop a forest. Does he attack and lose precious blockers? No, so we do this, we seek a card into hand. Not bad, little use out of that booger, I like it. You know what? That's going to be huge because this grants trample. So we're going to decline that, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could pay that, actually, right? I think we could pay that. Yeah, auto pay. So let's start with the Ronus Monument. Yes, please. How did you gain so much life? Arni slays the troll, chapter 3. You gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures we control. I had a 1919 at the time. Hang on, who do I do this on? You. We have to kill something. What are we going to freaking kill here? Hang on. I need to give big to something. I think we'll do it to this. And do I destroy any enchantments? Is there any good thing here? Maybe Ixalan's Binding to get back the what's it called? Is that it? It might be it. Let's see. This. Target a creature we control. Is that going to be Halana and Alena? I think not. I think it should probably be like this. So that way, now the Defiler of Vigor comes in, right? And then we're going to give that haste. So this has trample right now. Defiler of Vigor has trample built in. This one doesn't have trample, right? So yeah, we're going to do that. And I think we swing because they pretty much are going to get lethal onto the board next turn. I think we just swing. Make it pretty miserable to block us here, right? I don't know if they even have lethal next turn. Let's see. 4, 8, 10, 13. Then what? 15, 16? 18? Damn, thank goodness we drew this Ronus's Monument, huh? The trample is so good, too. And he gained life. Sorry, I saw that you said each. My bad. Because he has these things constantly freaking lifelinking. This gives Pegasus creatures you control freaking lifelink. Super annoying. He might have had something else in here. I'm not sure. I don't know, but yeah, he's just been gaining tons of little units of life here. All right, yeah, unfortunately the Silverback Elder dies, but we do have a lot more going on here. Wow. Wow. Oh, boys and girls. What's he at? -3 with more blockers here. He needed to double block the Silverback Elder there at a 5/7 to kill it with the 2/4/4s. Was that the? I don't know. I don't know. This wasn't even in combat. I mean, he basically lost anyway. But oh, he was trying to be cute. But that's, boys and girls. That's the important. Teach your children math, nieces and nephews. Teach them addition and subtraction. The order of operations, PEMDAS. Teach them, boys and girls. You don't want to be that guy. Wow. Oh, yes, that was a great game. Thank you, Andrew. Oh, yes, we deserve it. We deserve it, boys and girls. Wow. But yeah, I mean, obviously, we understand what he was trying to do. He made good plays, and it looked like it was over anyway. That was just too much trampling damage. Yeah. I mean, we did pretty nicely, but yeah, I think he's still miscalculated. But not to take away from what we did there, because that Ronus's Monument giving trample to the one thing, right? And then using Halana and Alena to give the counters and haste to Defiler, who also had trample. Like, that was good play, but yeah, I think he then kind of helped with the assist on himself there. Happy to take that one. Really happy to take that W. If only. That would be Llanowar Elves, and this is a beautiful hand that we have to pass up. Unfortunately, the lands. This is interesting. I think I have to mulligan it. It's very tempting, but we don't have the second red for Cabaret Revels. Fine, I'll take this. I'll get rid of what? Jugan defends the temple. I kind of like Jugan defends the temple. I might have to get rid of Ronus's Monument. Is it Ronus's Monument? That's tough. He said, "Me in school. Why do I need math?" I know. Well, we gotta tell that guy. Poor guy. Someone come up with a very easy to understand answer involving small, simple to understand words. Oh, because that. Oh God, that poor Sithis player really ate poop there. Oh, he ate it, man. He ate it. All right. We get that. That's pretty nice. Next turn, we can do Arcane Signet into Jugan defends the temple, which is pretty good. Another forest is beautiful. But yeah, we'll tap out our mana here. We'll do as much as possible. Yep, this. It's a beautiful thing. Used all of our mana. You got a little dork out of it. We've got 6 capacity for mana on our next turn. 7 with this mountain here. That's extremely good for them, though. They haven't even missed a land drop. They get a draw out of that. That's really good. This. Yep, only one. That's not the best, but you know, whatever. Grumgully, and then what do we do? Halana and Alena after it. It doesn't really matter. But we could then send Grumgully in at Halana and Alena, so I kind of like that. Why don't we do it? Grumgully, Halana and Alena. Haste on this. And if they want to block that, and I'm sure that they do, but they'll lose their forest. Although they won't lose Nissa, so yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, taking it's not terrible. They got loads of mana, potentially 12 mana here, so this might get really ugly. Alright, great henge, good stuff. Still have 8 capacity for mana over there. 2 out of each forest, 2 out of Great Henge. Oh, and 9 here. Oh, Jesus. I think this dude won. Yeah, he's killing us. That's a good game. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my headset there. I hear the feedback. I hear the feedback. I got you. I've been trying not to be a mouth-breathing troll directly into the microphone. But it's a headset, you know, like with a little microphone thing, like right in front of the mouth. All right. Let's go, baby. Got our butts whooped by Kogla. Didn't take that long, though. And as a matter of fact, on the scale of that game to the game before it, that really long Sithis game, that was barely a blink of an eye. Wow. Wow. I'm still happy that we took the Sithis game. I really didn't think we had it. And to be honest, once again, judging by his math, we may not have had it. But I don't know. His math was very close. Let's go. Disaster Mind up against Joda. The Unifier. Cool. Shout out to my own Joda. I think I put 3 streams of that together. That was fun to play. Really like Joda here. We got a nice fast hand, though. It's probably our best shot against him. We're going to go 7. We go first, so that's Elvish Mystic. Next turn, we have Explore. That's really good. Get an extra card in hand. And then we'll probably be ready to play Toski. Alright. That, boom. Yeah, this... That is mana capacity number 5. I would like a land next turn, because I would actually drop Toski and then attack with the Dorks. Okay, they dropped Shadow Spear. Hopefully not another creature. Okay, beautiful. And we actually do get a land. That is fantastic. Toski, attack with the Dorks. Alright, so a Swords to Plowshares that would have killed Halana and Alena instead kills that. Yeah, I guess we will attack. I don't see a reason to hold open Tail Swipe. We'll just get to it. We get to start growing something pretty big. We're going to need something to be at 6/6 to handle their Joda when it comes in. Although we are going to kill this to delay Joda. Do we do that? I think we might need to tail swipe that to prevent Joda. Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be able to grow anything in time to fight that dude. So why don't we +1/+1 counters on you, I guess? You're a better blocker, I guess, all things considered. So we'll attack with that. Yep. I think we have to do that. We really need a nice top deck here, not gonna lie. Because Selvalla's kind of nice, but she's not really gonna do it on her own, and she's gonna wind up giving them a bunch of draws too. Because Joda enters as a 6/6, and we would have like a 5/7 next turn at greatest. But yeah, it looks like the Ilysian Caryatid there was the right play. There you go. G there. Oh, yes. Not really much of a game. We just messed around with Joda's setup, and that was enough. And that's one of the better ways to beat that deck, because once it gets going, it's it's going to be tough to freaking deal with it. It makes value in 2 ways, right? Brings extra things onto the field, and then all the extra things onto the field, as long as they're legendary, all the legendary creatures get +X/+X, where X is the number of legendary creatures they control. So, oh man, like value in 2 directions there. That's tough, man. Big and wide. I mean, we do have fight rating to put it on our commander. We can give it a shot. If Drover dies, that kind of sucks, because it is our one source of red right now. I mean, if it dies, we could play fight rigging, but then if we don't get anything after that and we're pretty much dudding, we can just go ahead and get out of this game. Zoebreaker episode 1 won't be happy, but fair enough. She can get right back into the next game. She's got this one, which is pretty cool. Forget which one that's called. That's nice. I like it. Okay, that's rare. All right, cool. A lot of artifacts. Okay. Whatever. Still would like to see the source of red mana, but if this thing can live for the turn, I'll be happy with that. What do we do, though? Do we play Halana and Alena? I think this is probably the best thing to play here, so maybe I do this. And this. No sense attacking with that. It just gets blocked. Does this have any keywords? No. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could get Galta or Kogla down next turn. We could even try to be a little sneakier, and we could get Fight Rigging down first, so that way when we play Kogla, then it immediately triggers Fight Rigging. I love the red there. We are dropping that a bazillion, spajillion %. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could do Fight Rigging and Halana and Alena, because then Halana and Alena, they'll want to use their removal on it, right? All they have is this. Okay, why don't we start with Fight Rigging? See what we get. The Great Henge is actually really nice. Vivian's really nice. I like the Great Henge. Did I fuck up there? Oh, right, because I only have 3. Okay, you know what? That's fine, because next turn then we'll just surprise them with Kogla. We'll do it on this. It doesn't matter. Yep, no time. Alright, hopefully they don't kill 2 mana dorks. We do have a forest here. And hey, maybe they'll even drop like an artifact or something, so that way if Kogla can ever attack, we can kill. Okay, they move to combat. I'll probably just take that, so that way maybe they have like a deal 2 damage spell. I don't know. Maybe Drover would have eaten it by then. All right, they get the Arcane Signet and it gets copied. What was that? What the hell? I mean, okay, I don't really know what happened there, but okay. Is that Kogla or is it a tally? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have any humans on the field? Okay, we don't. Oh, we do have a human for Kogla to do that with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna tap this and all of our lands. We're gonna leave this open because when we control 4 more creatures, it taps for 2. So we're gonna cast Kogla. We'll get rid of that thing, I think. Yep. We'll put this on. Does it matter? We might as well just put it on this because since we have the creature here, we get the Great Henge. It's a beautiful thing. We attack with this. Only that one. We have Indestructible at the ready for Kogla. Did we drop a land this turn? I don't remember. I think we did though, so I'm not gonna risk the Cultivate there. We'll just pass. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 capacity for mana. We could do a Tally and Halana and Alena. Hopefully he just drops his commander or something. Blood on the Snow, that sucks, but we are going to do this to return a human we control to hand, so that's not only going to save that for another day, like maybe next turn so that we can use it with the Great Henge and draw a card, but Kogla itself also lives, and then he will attack and he will destroy their Signet, reducing their mana capacity. Not bad. They're going to search for an artifact card, put it in their graveyard, so obviously they have some way to deal with that. Unearth, all right, well. They're going to need 2 turns for that, and that's cool. That's a cool way to tutor for that. Very good, very good. But yeah, we're probably going to hurt them a little bit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's probably going to be Halana and Alena and Drover, I think. Let's see what we get with Drover first. Okay, a land, that's pretty nice. We're gonna put the counters on Drover. Oh shit! Wait, oh damn it! I put the fight rigging on. Oh god, stupid. My bad. Okay, yes, I know the fight rigging one goes on him. We are attacking with both. It is big damage. All right, my bad. I know. I know. We have Tamio's safekeeping open though. We also have Kogla using Halana and Alena, which is a human, to give it indestructible and get them out of harm's way. In addition to Tamio's safekeeping helping there. So I really like that about Kogla. Like when you can actually have that, it's the bottom abilities there. Mishra, okay, yeah, it looks like we're in the clear here. So Atali's gonna come be annoying for them. Yeah, I would even Tamio's safekeeping the Great Henge, like to draw me all those cards. Wow, yeah. GG, we got around the blood and the snow. Kogla, man. I actually like that card so much. It's so good. I have it in all my like green brawl decks that need like some guy in the top end. I have it like as a one of in those green Stompy Explorer decks. The card is just really nice. Like immediate value when it hits the field. If you can get it to attack, it'll destroy target artifact and enchantment. So if you can get that thing haste so it's not sitting around for a turn with the target on its back that it will have. All right, Jix. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't think this is it. No ramp. It does have ramp. We go first. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Yes, please. Okay, that. Yep. Get this. Ashnod. Cool. All right. This, and it would be nice if it stuck around. This thing has death. Whenever it attacks, you can sacrifice another creature. If you do, create a tap Power Stone. And is this the thing that they like? Oh no, that's. I'm sure they'll have plenty of things that they'd like to die. Do we block that? Honestly, maybe not, because it might be nice to get to Vivian Reed as fast as possible. Is that Domri's Ambush, or is that... It might need to be Domri's Ambush, because they could use this to draw cards, right? Or off of Jix. So honestly, I kind of like it, yeah. Right, they just bring in Jix, swing with that. So I think that's better for the immediate right now. If we draw a land, that'd be really nice because we could go Vivian Reed. Otherwise, we can get Cultivate. Okay, yeah, we'll get Cultivate, and then we'll do Llanowar Loamspeaker. Not the worst. Get a green and a red. We got a bunch of green in hand, so... There you go. Drop that one. Doesn't really matter. Drop Mountain. Play Llanowar Loamspeaker. Okay. Pass turn. Not bad. I would love to get Vivian down. Unearthing that thing from their graveyard is actually pretty good. They get the free card draw. It's actually super good for them. Wow. Damn. And they ensure their card draw there. Okay, that's good. That could have killed Halana and Alena. Or Grumgully, so that must mean that they have more removal. And obviously with Jix drawing them cards now, yeah. Alright, well. Why don't we start with Vivian and see what we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, maybe we Vivian Reed. Do we Vivian Reed for a land? We have one. Maybe next turn. Yeah. Alright, plus. Wouldn't mind like a 2-costing creature either. Might be Defiler Vigor. God Eternal Ronus isn't terrible either because we can keep getting it. Defiler's extremely good. Rada's extremely good. I like Defiler, honestly. Drop that, enters tapped. Pass turn. Oh, Jesus, Invoke Despair, yeah. That's extremely good. That's really bad for us. Like, he's sitting there with a full hand. We just lost Vivian. Like, arguably my only hope there. So this. Into this. Yes, please. There it is. We have to pay for it with the life. All right, and we'll see if the shuffling machine has had mercy on us here, because they've got a full house of cards there, so I'm not feeling too good about this. Noxious Gear Hulk. Ugh, they destroy a freaking creature. Nice and annoying. I think I will block, honestly. They definitely considered that too. Do we drop Vorinclex right now, or do we drop Halana and Alena? There's a reason for both. Probably Halana and Alena, because if it dies, we can play it again. Whereas Vorinclex is gone. So they can still get in with this thing since it has Menace, but we do at least get the block on Jix. Next turn, we could get Vorinclex down and hasted. This isn't the Vorinclex that doubles counters. Jesus Christ. Yep. Not really much that we're going to do against that one there. Wow. Good. Yeah, the card advantage provided by Jix there was not going to be overcome. Good game. Let's get right into the next one there. Oh, yes, and then he took my Defiler Vigor. Unfortunately, I had 11 life. He had 8 power on the field, so we don't need to prolong that one, I don't think. Good game. Okay, as long as I can still hear the application, that means that beeping sound isn't going on. All right, there you go. I heard it. All right. Apostle of Dante running Tasha. Whole bunch of removal. Yay. Yep, we'll pass up this one, I think. Free mall. Pretty. Oh, okay. All right, I get it. Yeah, fine, we'll take it. Pretty awkward, honestly. We might even get rid of a land here instead of Ancient Brass. Is that what we do? I don't know, okay? Okay, cool. We can drop this one tapped at least. Whatever. No penalty on that one. Next turn we'll drop Leafkin Druid. Is it Leafkin Druid or the Signet? Meh. How about Leafkin Druid? See if they want to use removal on it. Okay, so we get rid of that. Next turn we can do Signet into that. We missed out on casting our commander next turn, but I mean, do we really think that our commander was going to live, you know? This is pretty good. Should we be able to we might even want to resolve no, right, I forgot that they took this back. I wasn't even looking. Okay, it's living in the past there. Okay. Signet this past turn. I bought this Vivian because it also goes in Vorinclex. Everything that I spent the wild cards on for today's thing goes into this deck and a Vorinclex commander. Now we have to discard a card. I'm thinking this thing because I don't see any creatures to fight. Discard an additional card. We're going to decline. He gets a copy of any like card in our library into hand, right? And he's also got a lot of mana open to counter, which makes me wonder, do I want to do Halana and Alena just to have that eat the counter? Because I'd kind of like this thing to live. So I think we will try Commander. I assume it gets countered. But we have mana number 6 here for next turn, and if they counter it, then, you know, it's a counter that doesn't go to Vivien. So maybe it just gets killed. Hopefully it's something that can also kill a Planeswalker. That would make me feel a little better about it dying. Remove up to 3 counters from from target creature. Okay, not or Planeswalker. Yep, alright, we will swing for 0. There you go. Boom. Take him down from 25 to 25. Still tied. Now, is it Halana and Alena? If they tap out a bunch, I'd like to go Vivien. Okay, we'll go Vivien Reed since the coast is clear for it. Then I have to discard a freaking card, which really sucks. I might actually discard that. Alright, mildly annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's probably just Vivien and pass turn, right?
I love everything from deer to dinosaurs.
Submit 0. Yep. Okay. Get a nice +1 on her pass turn. Next turn, I guess I would probably play Rodhusk, because Vivien can -3 to have us deal damage equal to a creature's power to a Planeswalker.
When I win, I'd love feedback on which spell impressed you. Keep your distance.
I'm okay with leaving Tasha up right now, although she does -5 or -6 for her ult, which is very good. So is that Radha? Or is that this? I feel like this might get countered. That's probably Radha, right? Now we can Vivien minus target creature. And we'll kill this thing, deal it 3 damage. That's very good, because that takes stuff out of our graveyard. Please go through. Caleb, you have to win your last match since it's my birthday. I'm going to do my best, dude. You know what? If I don't, you go back in the video and watch roughly the beginning of the stream, and there'll be some W's for you there, or that big match against Sithis. But I'm going to try, man. For you, man. For a big, fat bastard. And just so you know, that's what I call the people who sub or at least watch. No insults there. Nothing but love. Nothing but doing our best against the Dimir Tasha control here. We're hoping to bring this W in as they brainstorm. That's really good because it gives them access to 3 cards. They have to put 2 back, but they'll pick their favorite ones. That's 6 mana here. They used Tasha's ability. But if we can resolve Halana and Alena next turn, the Vivien ability does give the creatures that it puts the counters on trample. So we really would like to resolve this one. We get a land off of the top thanks to Radha there, which is super nice. I would guess we start with Krenko, or with Halana and Alena. I don't really have anything else to do here. Alright, it gets counterspelled. You know what? That's one of the freaking cards in their hand gone. So what we do is we distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among up to 2 target creatures. They gain trample until end of turn. Submit 1. It gets the 2 counters. It gets trample. Now we get to swing in at Tasha. We get to prevent her from ulting next turn.
Fun to watch.
That's good. We'll get 1 -1/-1 counter on it, but still going to be a 4/4. So even if they block, we do prevent her from ulting next turn.
I can find my way out of any predicament.
Alright, we really hope they don't find something amazing like a wipe, because that is really good that they get to do that. They got that. Does that freaking do annoying stuff? Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power. Come on, dude. That's mad annoying. Because I will not be able to attack next turn with Ilharg. And they're going to Tasha, which does what exactly? Reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal 3 creature cards. That's going to be really good for them. We might actually have to prevent this from ulting, right? We might have to do like Ilharg and then -3 Vivian to do this. I kind of like that, and I don't know what else to do, so there you go. That's what we're doing. Can't have them do that, because if they get like our big stuff, like we freaking lose.
You haven't seen the last of me. Get 'em. I have a new rivalry.
Yeah, you know what? We will play Krenko too. So if they kill one creature, we don't have nothing to do next turn. If we can attack with Ilharg, we can bring down the Ancient Bronze Dragon, deal combat damage to them, and put big +1/+1 counters on our stuff. If and only if. Yeah, alright. That sucks. Because now this can -3, right? Yeah, that really sucks. Because if I play Commander, it just straight dies. So this is probably the best one to play there, to not force them to -3 it. Can I do this at sorcery speed? It has to. Yeah, we'll just pass turn there. All right, so at least we can use it to draw a card there. We have to sacrifice it though, which kind of sucks. Do I do that? Commander costs 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I do that, because I would need to draw a land to replace it. They actually got freaking Soul Transfer, which is mad annoying. This is not looking good at this point, especially with this Professor Onyx plussing right there. This is not looking good.
There's gotta be something useful. Ugh. I need your name and birthday. So I
Yep,
know
if
what
we attack
company
them, we get a
you're
-1/-1 counter. It sucks.
I know some
They have Soul Transfer, or Soul Transfer sorcery speed. Okay, kind of forgot about that, not gonna lie. Okay, I mean, they could still have an instant. Do we do Halana and Alena at this point? Because this isn't going to swing in. Halana and Alena can at least come in and get the kill on this, so I think we do. Jesus, that got countered too. Oh my god, dude. Alright, Caleb, I want you to know that the only reason I didn't concede several minutes ago was because of you, because this is not going to happen here. Oh man, yeah, this is not good. But still, happy birthday! Enjoy it. Let's go. This is actually the final day of my birth month, too. So not to not to try to story top, but this is a very monumentous day for Big Fat MTG. He celebrates a whole entire month for his birthday. Some people think that a day is enough for them.
Don't try anything cheeky now.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Take the whole month, thank you. Yeah. At this point, yeah, we don't need to sit here and do this. We'll take a look at what card we draw, but like, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Good game. Because the thing is, we drop that. They soul transfer or whatever it is, right? Just whatever we play there gets sacrificed. Then their Liliana will be able to sacrifice us. Then their Tasha ults. We're not creating the value that they are, unfortunately. So good game there. We'll play another one. I'm gonna take a look at how long I've been streaming right fast. Oh wow. Big Fat MTG with that internal hourglass going on. An hour and 58-ish minutes. Probably shows a little less up on the time slider there. Very well, we're up against Shieldred. Let's go. I want to thank you guys for stopping by today. If you haven't already, liked Big Fat MTG's stream. Means a whole hell of a lot to them. Gets this stuff out to more people. Helps the channel grow. Really means a lot, boys and girls. I hope I earned it today. Bring you Halana and Alena partners. We are going to keep this one because if we get this, if we get a mountain with this, Do that now because we're not freaking blue-white players. We don't have to wait until their end step. We need the red because of Cabaret Revels there. Oh, okay, not bad, not bad. Nice. And what exactly is this? Whenever one or more non-token creatures die, create a 2/2 zombie. Oh boy, it's freaking removal tribal. Jesus Christ. Okay, great. Well, this Cabaret Revels is going to be extremely handy then if we're up against freaking removal tribal, since it puts extra stuff onto the field. I think we'll go ahead and do that right now too. Right, and then next turn we can drop Rishkar. I think that's what we do. Yeah, I think it's this. A land would be really nice so that we could drop Toski. If we don't get that, Rishkar, bring in another thing onto the field, and then when it comes out around to our turn, oh my god, freaking Liliana of the Veil.
Those who get in my way tend to regret them. We all have things we'd rather.
I don't even know if I want to play this one. We'll give it a shot, but I mean, we're up against Removal Tribal featuring Liliana and Shieldred. Like, if this guy is begging for people to just concede. With this, what is that? Is that the Celestis into this? Because this won't even get us anything on its own. It might be this guy.
Off you go.
Okay, they could drop their commander. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I dropped that right now as the land, though, so that we can hit Toski. Because this won't seek another creature onto the field since it's of lesser mana value. And do we drop this one, or do I attack with that thing? Because they'd have to block with this. I think we're going to attack with this. Because they can't block with the Decayed Zombie. That's what Decayed means. Okay, Shieldred, that's going to be a great blocker. Can't really do much against it right now. If they have us discard, I'm kind of okay discarding the Elvish Mystic.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Yep, they attack with the both of them. They might as well. We are going to block one of them, I guess. Just take 2 damage. Not bad. We'll take another 2 from Shieldred when we draw here. Okay, not terrible. We can go this. 1, 2, 3. We can do the Celestis into Halana and Alena, which is pretty good. And this will seek us a creature onto the field here. Kodama. So now all of our modified creatures have trample now. I think we're going to put the counter on that, and we will swing in at Liliana with both. And if they lose Shieldred here, it will cost them 6 next turn. They have 5 mana on the field. Okay, so they lose Liliana of the Veil. Hope they're proud of themselves. Just taking everyone's card and pissing everybody off. If we could use that Kodama... Okay, we lose Halana and Alena, but honestly, we can cast it. It costs 5, and we still have the Kodama, and they keep staring at it because it's that damn good. So, yeah, they get rid of it. And you know what? Screw them. They're freaking awful, miserable removal tribal. But you know what? We're going to have the biggest thing on the field right now. We're going to get some cards with Toski between this and this. That's pretty good. We'll actually play... We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do Drover and Halana. We can give the Drover haste, and then we can swing in with all of our... The problem is, drawing a lot of cards is going to be rough, because Shieldred is probably going to kill us that way. So now that I think about it, we might only want to attack with Mishra, or this thing, and that's it. Right? Because Shieldred is going to make us lose life when we do this. So yeah, I think that's what has to happen here. We'll attack with this one and this one only. Yep, both of them, sorry. Yep. And we'll lose 2 life, and that sucks, but we gain 2 life with Klothys, which isn't terrible. Hopefully we get into some sort of like fight spell that we can play next turn or something. Alright, we'll drop a Detection Tower, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to draw a card and go down to 5. That's tough, because that stops me from, like, attacking. We can't really do that, because it's just going to... Do we do that? Because we do need to draw the cards anyway to see what we get, right? I think we do, yeah. Discard a card, that... Jesus, we didn't get what we wanted. That really sucks. But we get to take something out of their library. Let me see. Do they have anything here? Okay, so we'll just take, I guess probably Liliana. The Veil just said that can never happen again. We'll gain 2 life there, which is good. We'll drop this. We can only attack with Toski this time, which really sucks. So this, we attack with only Toski. Because I can only draw 1 card, right? And then we'll be at 4. At the beginning of next turn, we'll be at 2. So I can only attack with that, which really sucks. They'll take it just because they want us to lose the life. Hopefully we draw a fight spell here. That is not it. Yeah, that is not it. So we have to pass the turn there. Unfortunately, if I play this, I can't bring Kogla back into our hand, or bring Kogla onto the field, sorry, which would be great. But Kogla costs 6, so we'd have to play something that costs at least 7 in order. Yeah, that's going to be tough. We basically get 1 shot here. Or maybe 2, right? Because we go down to 2, then we'll go up to 4. We'll take out, it doesn't matter, that, yeah. I mean, Branching Evolution's kind of cool. We will play it. Yep, and we'll swing with Does it matter now? Because, I mean, the, Because all the damage goes on the stack, so maybe what I should have done last turn was played this, right? Just in preparation. Because now, what do? Do we attack with everything? I feel like we should attack with everything, right? Let's see. Who do we attack with? Maybe I put it on this, and then I attack with everything, because then they'd have to block with Shieldred, but they don't have to block, yeah, we'll just attack with everything. So maybe I should have actually played this. But yeah, what I really should have done is had this on the field. Just so it would be more damage. Because Toski's triggers are only going to go on the stack after combat damage. So he does that, which is going to get rid of Shieldred. So unless they have something to bring Shieldred back... Oh shit, the first strike damage almost killed us there. Holy crap. Holy crap. We actually have to switch, because they're just planning on playing Shieldred again, and then at the beginning of our turn we lose, right? We have to do the Celestis to gain the life. And we will, by the way. And we will. So let's... Celestis. Do we do Celestis? Let's see. I could do this on the field right now, right? Let's see. That on the field right now. I think Arni slays the troll, because we have to fight one of these guys, so we have to do that. This guy, nope, sorry. Or, wait, can I cancel that? Can I fight a different one? Can I press Z? Hang on, wait, can I? Okay, thank you, God. Okay, choose a creature we control. This one, it's gonna fight, this one. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Because I needed a blocker there, and I needed that. And I think I don't have... Do I have enough to activate the Celestis here? No, I don't. So that kind of sucks, because I basically just lose, right? Yeah, I think so. That's basically just it. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we just lost there. Basically rearranging deck chairs on the Hindenburg. But it's not going to flip over to night or day, is it? Oh my god, it does. Okay, so we gain a life. Oh, wow, so that takes us out of Shieldred's range. Okay. Thank God. I was honestly not sure. I was babbling a lot. I was really thinking and running my mouth just blindly. Alright, so we're going to get around the Shieldred there. Yep. Take some damage. 2+1/+1 counters. We'll get rid of anything. Doesn't really matter. Counters go on this. Good game, sir. Yep, we win. Oh my god. Holy crap. That was... Okay, I babbled really hard on that one, but I honestly thought I was going to lose. I thought I also stood a chance, but I couldn't figure out what to do. I panicked and I talked too hard. Alright. Wow. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and I'm really happy that I got that game. We actually had some pretty interesting games in this one, not going to lie. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't already liked the stream, Big Fat MTG would very much appreciate that. Let's get this video out to more people. This was the first time I played Halana and Alena Brawl. I had a great time. Really happy to bring in some W's. Holy crap. Wow. We actually had good games in that one. So, I'm thinking as I get more cards for this, and I think I have a good amount of the cards for this. I mean, you know, I didn't beat, like, Sithis and Shrines and Joda just because, like, they had poopy draws. Like, we also did alright, but, Grumgully could probably go out. Caleb, hell yeah, man. I'm happy to bring that W home. Maybe this Gala can also go. I just think that there's other things that might be a little better for the deck. I did like that it had its moment, though, with whenever you attack, you know, discard a card at random, draw 2 cards. I think Grumgully can probably... He's all right. There's other things that like give themselves +1/+1 counters as the game goes on that I would like to do. But yeah, I had a really fun time with this one. Thank you guys for stopping by. I just wanted to end on this screen. Shout out to my chatters as always, my big fat bastards, my big fat bastardettes. Beautiful you are. We will see you all, beautiful people, on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Like my stream. Okay. Bye-bye now, everybody. It was very nice doing this.